Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your 2022 tarot forecast. We are going to take a sneak peek using oracles today at your love life, at your career and finance, at your overall health, so spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical. And then we'll do a tarot spread to kind of forecast ahead, and you're going to apply that to whichever area of your life you feel like you need it the most. So I'm so glad if you're returning back to TrueNorth and Tarot, TrueNorth Tarot and Guidance, I'm glad that you're here. And if you are new, I really hope that you'll consider staying if it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Take what does, leave the rest. And if it does, please consider subscribing. Help me grow, I need to be more consistent in posting. I'm really working on that this year. Like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. I will not read oracles or clarifiers in the reverse. I will pick up off the floor if the clarifiers fall that way. Private readings never stopped or slowed down. Those have been pretty stable and consistent, and you can find that information in the About section above or the description box below. I am going to timestamp this video just because we're covering a lot of areas. And to start, I'm going to timestamp these pre-shuffle messages. I have pre-shuffled everything. We'll do some shuffling on camera. But I at first I heard, I don't know, I'm at a loss. And it was just kind of like that, I don't freaking know, kind of energy, like exasperated almost. And then I heard that song, is it Closer? But I threw my hands in the air, said, show me something, right? And then it went to, not really sure how to feel about it. So I don't know. Is there some confusion? Are you getting frustrated about something? You're like, I've tried everything. I don't know what else to do. I'm not sure how I feel. Who freaking knows? And then again, who freaking knows? This may apply, it may not, but let's check it out. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Cross watchers, you're welcome. For these 2022 spreads, I definitely recommend saving the video, checking it throughout the year as messages might hit differently, right? And again, cross watchers, you're welcome, but this is a weird one to watch for cross watching. So Holy Spirit, Divine Universe, what do we have for Sagittarius in love, please? This is the Whispers of Love Oracle. What energies do we have for Sagittarius, please, for 2022 in love? What do they need for their highest and greatest good? What messages? Just one at a time, or make it clear, please. I don't think the cards know either. What's here for Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 2022 in love. Thank you. And of course, one already fell on the floor. Let's check it out. I am going to pull the camera down so you guys can see the cards. Have faith. Trust your faith in the situation. So even if you're feeling like on the surface, maybe you don't know something, intuitively, I think that you do. So it's just about quieting down. And also trusting the divine plan, right? Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. So we've got a 12, which is a 3, and then a 10. Let's look at romance angels. Again, I'm going to pull them all, and then I'll pull the camera down for you. We're having super high winds, so excuse any background noise and or my dogs who tend to go crazy. Excuse me, who tend to go a little crazy when there's weather. Sagittarius in love for 2022, please. What do they need to know? What is here for Saggies? Got it. Anything else? Cards are being a little stubborn. All right. Past life relationships. So yeah, I think there's something that there's going to be a relationship in your life. You are already in a relationship and you're carrying that on, right? Or something from your past prior to 2022 that's requiring some faith. You just don't know. I just heard beating my head against the wall. What else is here for Sag? What else is here for Sag? I knew there was another one. All right. Yeah. But also, you've got to be active in changing around your love life, in whatever that means. Dude, okay. Look, you don't know what else to do. Well, maybe in the end you tried and you cared, and sometimes that's enough. Maybe you truly have done everything that you can, either to bring somebody in, to repair something, to nurture the relationship that you're in, and it takes two, right? You got to meet me halfway. So you can throw your hands in the air. You can say, yeah, I don't know what else to do, and give it up kind of to the things that you can't control. But then how are you actively manifesting other things, right? You can't just give up, sit back and wait. That's just going to hurt you. I don't know if that's meaningful to anyone. All right, this is Island Time Wellness. What else is here for Sagittarius 2022 in love? One at a time, or make it clear, please. Taking that one. Yeah, some of you absolutely are looking at what could I have done differently? What can I do differently, right? So this is the cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events. I think the answer truly is you've done all that you can. You truly don't know what else that you can do. And why? Is because when you're in a relationship, there's two energies. You can want, you can give, you can manifest, you can desire, you can pour yourself into it. But at what point do you find your own value and worth and say, I'm not getting that back? So again, sit and wait for that, or go and manifest and make changes to where you can find what it is that your value and worth is. And I'm not saying that doesn't hurt, right? Of course it does. But look, there's an ending here. So this is already ended. Again, big timeline, right? So this is already ended, or the ending's coming. But that ending, I think, is going to be something that you actively induce. That's not what I'm wanting to say. You are going to feel in control of this ending. So I don't think the situation is going to be, it's out of your hands, the ending, and oh my gosh, now I'm a victim of this ending. No, I think you are going to recognize, like, I'm a bad, you know what? I know what I deserve. I've tried everything. I can walk with my head high and know that I tried everything. But there is this period, I think, that you're going to have to go through of replaying those events and really feeling good about what it is that you've put in here. You're not really sure how to feel about this, but look, you're getting exasperated. I told you that from the beginning, right? Not dealing hurt, avoiding a conversation, boundaries. Be angry. It's okay. This could be your person. Your person could have some stubborn anger energy. I mean, take this. This is so many people. Take that for what it's worth. Sag, you showed up, or you're going to show up and be disappointed. I'm not going to worry about timelines, right? I'm going to talk in the present. We know this is for the year. Let's pull some tarot on this. I'm not actually clarifying the oracles. I'm just going to pull some additional tarot energies with the good old Rider-Waite. Still always my favorite deck. My very first deck ever. All right. What else does Sag need to know about their love life, please? What else? There's a Three of Wands. Go on and grow. It didn't fall. I'm not going to take it, but I think it's to note. What else is here for Sagittarius in love? Yep. Okay. I want one more. Maybe. Please, may I have one more? Is there any more? Let's try one more time. Is there anything else? Please, Spirit, anything else? Thank you. All right. So we've got the Tower. We also have the Six of Swords. So that's what I'm saying. It's like this realization is going to come in about your worth, the efforts that you put in. Throwing your hands in the air, but accepting dignity and grace. I'm getting that I didn't have it within myself to walk with grace. I didn't know how to walk away with grace. It's a Taylor Swift song. But you're going to get to the point that you do, that you let yourself off the hook almost and say, you know what, I did the best I could with the skills that I have, and now I can see that I did absolutely everything. You got to meet me halfway or I'm out. Now, there's some resistance to this. There's always resistance to change. I don't feel like this is super heavy with the Four of Pentacles, because then we also have the Six of Swords. So you are going to move away in peace. That's what the Six of Swords is for me. It really is. And it's not this sad giving up energy. Like okay, 5, 6, obviously they follow, right? But if we look at the Six of Swords following the Five of Swords, that Five of Swords is this constant, like, nobody's going to win. We're fighting just to fight. I'm fighting within myself. I'm self-sabotaging. We're going to go round and round and round, playing these games with each other. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. Let me go in peace. And I feel good about going. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I need to breathe. It's very much retreating, but with dignity. And then you're looking forward. And you're trying to stay in that moment. The Two of Wands for me, especially in the cycle of reads, is very much carrying this energy of I'm looking ahead, but I'm staying right here. I'm not looking in the past and I'm not looking too far ahead. I'm just right here and I'm starting to apply the wisdom that I have to start thinking, because we're not at the Three of Wands manifestation coming in yet, right? But starting to think about, okay, what can this look like as I sit here in the moment? What can I do today, right? So that I bring in what I want for tomorrow. So all in all, this is beautiful. If for those of you who have already kind of gone through this or cycling this out, you're on the right track. For those of you who kind of get this tower later, it's going to be hard, but you've got this, okay? All right, let's move on to career and finance. Did I tell you guys the numbers? Yeah, 3 and 10. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with Wisdom of the Oracle for career and finance. What do we have for Sagittarius, please, for career and finance in 2022? I'm getting better at catching these. Career and finance for Sagittarius 2022, please. We've got peace, which I love. It's like you're carrying that very Six of Swords energy, like just... Maybe for some of you, it's like this love crap, too much, walking away. Let me heal, let me rest, let me throw myself into something that makes me feel good. For some of you, it might be that. What else is here for Sagittarius in career and finance? We've got a never-ending story there. You can make note of that. That's just the lies we tell ourselves, going round and round. Isn't that round and around and around and around we go, right? Come to the edge. That's a 9. So we've got a 5 and a 9. Oh, I never pulled the camera down. We'll do it for your tarot. This is the Species by the Thousands. It's kind of a cool little deck, very simple. I really like it for career and finance. It like doesn't mince words. Trying something new, maybe a new role, new position. I'm hearing quiet confidence, inner knowledge. All right, what else is here for Sagittarius in career and finance for 2022? Thank you. Thank you. We're keeping it simplification. Did I say simple? I felt like that's... Okay. And then... I'm going to pull these down, I promise. All right. Let's go ahead and do an enchanted map. I said quiet confidence. You've got confidence, opportunity, a new opportunity coming in, simplification, self-sufficiency, clearing. Yeah, I feel like you guys might pour yourself into work and finance because it makes you feel confident. It makes you feel good. It's simple, right? It doesn't cause, like maybe you're really good at what you do and you don't have to think too hard about it. It's just like maybe you're in this really beautiful flow. Whereas maybe in the love life, it's that, I don't know what else to do. Everything in your work life feels really good. And because of that, I think you're going to be looking for new opportunities or pushing yourself. There could be stagnation for some of you. So you're trying to clear out that stagnation and go for something that's a little challenging, which is good for our brain power, right? For our growth. All right, from the enchanted map, what else is here for Sagittarius in career and finance in 2022? Sagittarius, career and finance 2022, please. Anything else? I think that was education that peeked out. What else? Wishing well. I can't ever see that card without that old 80s song. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. All right, and wide open. All right, let's take a look. Let's pull your tarot. Okay. So we've got a 23, which is a 5, a 36, which is a 9, a 48, which is a 12, which is a 3, and a 42, which is a 6. So I'm not seeing a whole lot of synchronicities in the numbers, but those numbers might mean something to you. And I think we'll read from Come to the Edge and Wishing Well. All right, any other messages for Sagittarius, career and finance for 2022? More energies, please. Options. Options. Kid in a candy shop. Like, the world is my oyster. We've got the 7 of Cups there. And I'm not getting that as confusion. Not in this context. I'm really feeling like options are going to open up for you because you're good at what you do. Or you've got a lot of experience, and so maybe you want to move directions, move companies, work for yourself. I mean, it's going to resonate so differently for everyone. What else? Anything else? All right, and this one's done. So we'll put those there. That one will flip. 4 of Cups. So there's some... I don't think this is disappointment. Sorry, let's pull that down. Sorry, that bounced. I'm saying sorry a lot. Let me stop that. I don't think this 4 of Cups is disappointment. I feel like this is more apathy. Excuse my dogs. I feel like this is more apathy. Like I was saying, for some of you, you may actually just start feeling bored at work and seeking out opportunities and challenges that help you feel more alive, looking at other options. Because this piece is almost feeling like I've mastered this. Where are my other opportunities? I know how good I am. Work feels simple. This self-sufficiency here, like working for yourself. Let's read this Wishing Well. Desire is a sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. Let me let these dogs out. I apologize. So this wide open may just be too, like, you're just perfecting your craft. And you know that opportunities are going to come to you. Maybe you're not actively going to seek them. You're just kind of chilling, peaceful, happy, content. I just heard work is no problem. So let's look at that wide open. I wasn't going to look at it, but we're right here. You are free to express your uniqueness. Expand your horizons. The universe is supportive of your new ideas. Yeah, so you're I think this year for career and finance, it's a mastery of some sort. Like you're ready to move to the next level. Whether that's the way you manage your money, excuse me, or the actual job that you do. Come to the Edge. 36, 9. 9 is about independence, right? 9 is about self-giving, self-loving, self-identification, self-awareness, self-sufficiency, which is right next to it. Okay. Courage, taking a leap, overcoming fear, accepting risk. Take a risk. Express your true self. If ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. Some of you might be wanting to branch out on your own, but that could feel a little bit scary because you are content. You're content where you are, but there's some boredom and some apathy. So it's like, okay, so that could be confusion. I've got a lot of options. Which ones do I choose? You got the inner confidence, and all signs lead to take the risk. Up your game, up the ante. Time for courage. Some people aren't going to understand it. Figure out where your fears are. Okay. I think that's pretty clear. Let's move on. I'll be excited. I know most of you, a lot of you come here for love, but I don't believe that tarot should only be looking at love because there's so many facets about us, right? Which is why it's important to look at your sun, moon, rising, your other placements. All I was trying to say is I am less curious about your guys' ongoing love journey than I am. Your career is super intriguing to me. All right, let's take a look at health. This is going to be your spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional health. So really when you think about health, it's mind, body, spirit. We're looking at the Oracle of the Seven Energies, which is a beautiful deck. I'm still getting to know it. So I'll read it both intuitively and we'll use the guided messages if we need to. All right. What does Sagittarius need to know for their health, for their mind, body, spirit in 2022? How do they take care of themselves? What messages are here for my Saggies? Taking care of their whole self in 2022. Okay. Okay. That was, I'm cutting the deck and putting them all back, and I don't know why. That's just what I did. Wow. First of all, we've got another 10. It's a 28, which is a 10, and it's broken open, which is essentially the exact same thing as wide open. Is there one more? Is there anything else here for Sagittarius? Push yourself to the limit. You have no idea what you're capable of. All right, let's take a look at the Wisdom Chakra Wisdom Oracle. You guys have me like all fired up a little bit. I mean, I know you're fine. Oh, there's 2 here. Grateful. There's 4. Great and full and broken open. So there's a 4 and a 10. Oh. Practicing gratitude. Challenging your limits. Some of you are going to do something super physically demanding this year. I just heard backpacking, hiking, traveling. Somebody's going to push their body to the limits, and there's some fear there. I hear somebody thanking their body. All right, what else is here? That's not for everybody, obviously. What else is here for Sagittarius in 2022? Mind, body, spirit. Overall wellness for Sagittarius. What do they need to know, please, Spirit? Holy Spirit, Divine Universe. What is here for Sagittarius? What's here for Sagittarius? The energy was getting a little frenetic. All right, what is here for Sagittarius? Like all these cards want to fly. I just heard let her rip. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is a lot. Vanity. This is about self-confidence, how other people see you. Facade. That's not always about a mask. Instinct and renewal. Somebody going on a walk here. Here's kind of that yogi, peaceful meditation. This broken open card, she's kind of meditating also. Let's keep pulling. This is the Sacred Rebels Oracle. These are really just beautiful spiritual healing cards. What's here for Sagittarius? What's their most important message, please, for 2022 in their health? Beyond the mind, the heartbeats. It's integration. It's getting in touch with outside of just your thoughts. How are you also taking care of your spirit? How are you taking care of your body? How are you making them talk to each other? I told you, travel, journey. Somebody's starting something new when it comes to it. For a lot of you, this could be a spiritual journey. For others of you, you could be taking up, again, something new that's physically demanding. I can't get over that. Let's pull the tarot. We've got 2 3s there. So that's 100% about expansion, growth. 3 is a very spiritual number. All right, what else is here? Help us pull this together. What does Sagittarius need to know about their health in 2022? What are the additional health energies for Sagittarius in 2022, please? Thank you. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else. Anything else? No. Okay, that's cool. That's kind of interesting. I only got one. Whew. Whatever it is that you're trying to do in your health, excuse me again, whatever it is that you're trying to do health-wise, you guys, in whatever quadrant, right? Mind, body, spirits, the time is right for it. Luck is on your side. Your spiritual team is on your side. Remember to practice gratitude. Let's look at this broken open real fast, see if there's anything else we can pull from that. Yeah, so somebody's going to do something super demanding. Okay, spiritually, this is 100% about going on a journey spiritually, because it's the gift of things that have ended. We don't grow when everything is great, right? So you're being challenged in love is what I saw, maybe in finance, career, but it's a gift because being shattered allows you to then break wide open, right? It gives you a greater capacity for love for yourself. For others of you, you are you have a goal to do something that's pretty impressive, and I think that it's physically marathon, maybe something, right? And you've got some fear around it, but staying in a place of gratitude is going to counteract that fear. Fear can't exist where love does. Fear can't exist where faith does. Fear can't exist where there's gratitude. Fear exists in lack, right? Vanity. This is throat chakra kind of energy. It's a balance between what is true in our heart and what is actually communicated, right? Are you living and communicating your truth? There's an awakening to a new way of being. Watch out for distractions to the real you. Yeah, so are you putting up one front to other people, but inside doing another? You're coming into balance and integration between what it is that you think and how you behave, what it is that you feel and what you say. And you're going to live in that place from a very authentic and confident, there's some great confidence. Like stepping into your own, just completely like breaking yourself wide open. Like, here world, here I am. And I'm going to do all the things. I'm going to take care of myself in all the ways. Facade, personal comfort comes with this metallic energy. Deep need to discover your true self. Yep. Recover who you are and rethink your journey. You're doing things. Yeah, I like it. You're doing things completely new and brave. Instinct. Step into the light. Your instinct guides you to the high ground and help. This is a time that you are protected. You know which role you are in. And then renewal. There's a chance to awaken to a new life. Deepen your roots and anchor yourself. Take stock of what you want to complete. Grow a strong foundation. Again, I think for a lot of you, that's going to really manifest in ways of like how you take care of your body and how you take care of your soul. Like new. You're going to be doing things that you haven't done before. Every journey starts with a single step. I don't feel the need to read that one. But I do want to look at this beyond the mind, the heartbeat really quickly, and then we'll get into your tarot. Gentleness, feminine wisdom. Oh, also that's not the right. Okay, sorry. In the chaos of modern life and the constant fluctuations of our mind, it can be difficult to remember our sanctuary. Don't make mountains out of molehills. The heart feels, the mind plans. Deep within, you know what to do and you know what is true. Sorry. Your head and heart have been in conflict at times. That conflict is ending. Yep, so it's that integration. If you've been called and you've stopped yourself, I'm so sorry I told you guys they were going to be crazy. They always are when the weather is weird. If you feel like you've been stifled, if you feel like you've been bored, if you feel like you've been apathetic, if you feel like you have lacked taking care of yourself or lacked confidence in the past, that time is over. You're coming into a full mind, body, spirit integration. And I think, again, some of you are going to be really, really bold with that. That's super exciting. All right, let's get into your tarot. We are using, what are we using? Oh, we are using the Unknown Tarot. If I'm wrong, go look at my list. And we're just going to take a look. Again, you guys are going to apply this wherever you feel like it resonates the most. This is where I was shuffling and I got all those kind of confusion. I have no freaking idea messages. Let's go one more. Actually, we're going to do one more. There we go. Yeah, there is definitely going to be a walking away of some sort of love partnership at some point, you guys. And that always stinks, and I'm sorry that you're going through that, but it is for your highest good. So this is your energy for the year, the overall energy. You're going to be in many energies, right? But the overarching energy is this Emperor in reverse. Again, I think that's a feeling of giving up and giving out, right? Surrender. I don't normally like the Emperor in the reverse, and we'll clarify to make sure, but I like this right now. It's like, meh. I'm just going to go after these other things. Let's see. All right. So what is the past? In the past, yeah. The past energy that you're carrying with you is this Ten of Cups in the reverse, right? So, sorry, the light's getting a little bit bad. Turn this light on. So many distractions. I wonder if that's how you guys have kind of felt like you can't really focus on you and your passions because all this other noise is around you. Anyway, the past energy is that loss of what you thought or not fully achieving what you thought was going to be kind of that ultimate happiness. And so it's like this change in direction. But again, it's allowing you that openness, right? To really figure out, who am I? Who am I and what it is that I want? And let me go try and discover. And it's like trying on clothes, right? All right. In your focus for the year, you're done juggling. You're done trying to decide, right? You're out of that back and forth energy. You don't want it. You don't want any part of it. And you're definitely not going to create it for yourself. The biggest influence on you, okay, there's got to be some healing, right? The biggest influence is maybe not knowing where you're going, not knowing how to go. But there is going to be a going. Your biggest challenge is, where do you invest your time and money? For some of you, the things that you want to do cost money and you're going to have to save. Okay, so you're going to have to save up for that. Others of you, it's patience. Now that you figured out what you want to do, you want to go, go, go. But there's some strategy and planning that needs to, right? It's like that heart-mind balance. The mind's like, can't do it yet. And the heart's like, go. It's figuring that out. I'm so sorry about my dogs. Okay, we're done. Go lay down. I hope you guys are dog lovers. And if you're not, feel free to not come back to my channel. That's enough. I'm going to pause it. I'm back. I can't promise they're done. So again, your challenge is going to be needing the funds to do what it is that you want to do, having the patience to invest and wait, savings maybe. I hardly ever read Pentacles as just coin, but it's really feeling like that for you guys right now. Take that if you will. Your strength is yes. Yes. You are taking those swords out of your back. One by one, and it's a process, and you're going to have to be patient with yourself. For some of you, because there's still this healing that needs to be done, right? There's got to be this acceptance of the need to move out, move away. This challenge in the Seven of Pentacles could just be your impatience with self as you take out these swords. The biggest lesson that you are to learn in 2022 is listen to your damn self. Follow your instinct. Trust yourself. Hold things close sometimes. Love yourself. Commune with spirit. Your advice doesn't need to be perfect. For some of you, remember I said a lot of you might be throwing yourself into work. Be very careful not to overthrow yourself into work. You got to do the work in your love life. You've got to do the work on relationships. You can't just work on work and avoid the rest, right? But your outcome for the year, a big old damn choice. Maybe in love. Lovers isn't always about love, but it is a trajectory changing choice. This isn't Two of Pentacles, type, what do I choose energy, Two of Swords. I don't know what to choose. This is like big stuff. Am I going to move for work? Am I going to move jobs? Am I truly done with this relationship? All right, let's clarify. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot to clarify. Let's give this one good shuffle. And then before I let you guys go, we'll pull some additional just encouragement, healing, and advice from the universe. All right, let's look at this Emperor in the reverse for Sagittarius overall 2022 energy. Just one at a time, please make it clear. I'm feeling a little distracted by my dogs. I really apologize, you guys. What is this Emperor in the reverse for Sag? Thank you. Knight of Wands, you're going to control what you can, and that's I mean, here you are, right? But it's finding your fire, finding your passion. You're passionate about something, and you're letting go of the need to control. That's going to buck up a little bit. I mean, that's kind of your spirit anyway, right? You guys are kind of the rebels of the Zodiac. You challenge conformity. You challenge tradition. Okay, which is very Knight of Wands. But also Emperor is very traditional, not as Hierophant traditional, but he's very traditional also, like very rule-based. So it may be that there's conflicting energies there for you. So let's get one more, actually. Let's get one more for Sagittarius and the overall energy in 2022. Just one. Just one, or make it clear. I don't like it when they fall, like, actually together, stuck together. I feel like those two really wanted to come out. Judgment. There's a calling. Seven of Wands. Conformity be damned. You guys are going to zen out with this Seven of Wands. And it's going back, I forget what message that was, but it's going back to like, F what people say. Some people might not agree with the direction that you're going, but decision made, awakening accepted, challenge accepted, surrender is happening. I'm going to let myself be guided by my passions and desire. I don't hate it, not one bit. Let's look at this Ten of Cups in the past, although I think we kind of know what that is. What is this Ten of Cups in the past for? I almost called you Aquarius. Could be dealing with one. Speaking of, what do we have out? So we've got Aries, Gemini, a little bit of Pisces. I feel like I'm missing something. Judgment for me can be a little Scorpio-ish. All right. What is this Ten of Cups in the recent past for Sagittarius? All right, we're taking those two. Two of Swords, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you still have love for the situation, you guys. That's enough. Come here. Come here. You still have love for the situation. Be patient with yourself. 1 minute you feel like you're completely out of it. The other minute you don't know, not really sure how you feel about it. Round and around. So just be patient. That energy is going to follow you for a little while. I don't think it's forever. You guys are going to come out of it because your passion to create and your desire to move forward and to kind of rebel and let your, I just heard let your freak flag fly. I don't know. That's gonna help you in your healing process, and the time is gonna be ripe when the time is right. You got that Wheel of Fortune, right? And at some point we see your focus is how to get yourself out of that back and forth, right? So you go from the Two of Swords to the Two of Coins in the reverse. So let's look at that Two of Coins in the reverse. Also, it's weird that I'm calling it coins because I always say pentacles. So you guys take that for what that means. And again, I read that Seven of Pentacles is coin too, right? What is this Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins for Sagittarius in the reverse, please? Help me understand this too. In the reverse, thank you. Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Yep. You're changing your trajectory. Your focus is going to be something different and the right timing. You're dreaming. You're going from the mundane, you're going from juggling, you're going from confusion to dreaming. And your dreams are being supported. Why is the Six of Swords in the reverse in the biggest influence in 2022? I'm hearing restrictions. Yeah, Knight of Swords, you can't just pick up and go. You got to slow it down. You can't be impulsive. You've got responsibilities. Anything else for the biggest influence? It's tempering your impulsivity. Anything else? No, no, and no. Anything else here for the biggest influence for Sagittarius? Okay. We'll come back to that. Sorry. Okay. We are at your challenge, which is the 7 of Coins. Why is this the challenge for Sagittarius? I feel like the cards just shut down. I'm telling you guys, they are crazy. I'm back. All right. Here's your challenge. You're not feeling like you've got everything you need to build what you're trying to build. Remember I said that? It's going to take some investment of time, actual maybe money. And you're going to feel challenged because you're not quite there yet. But this is where you guys are headed. I'm not really worried about that. We got to put all these swords out of our back, right? We got to work on that build. We can't be impulsive. Things are going to have to move slowly. And you do have to recognize that whatever it is that you're trying to do here, you still carry love in this past situation, and that totally has to be at least acknowledged and honored. Let's look at your strength of this 10 of Swords in the reverse. Confidence, passion. I mean, there you are. I'm free. You're pulling the swords out of your back, and you are coming out of whatever has kept you down. You will no longer be small. And I think you are going to move from this Queen of Wands to this Empress. Your lesson is the High Priestess. Why? Why is this your lesson in 2022? The biggest lesson for you to learn in 2022 with this High Priestess. What is this, please? Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups. You know when the opportunity is going to present. Trust yourself. Trust yourself in the opportunities. Dream to believe. Imagine. Be free to imagine. Mind, body, spirit. One more. Ace of Swords, clarity. 2 aces, you guys. For some of you, your lesson, you're going to look back and be like, why the hell didn't I listen to myself before? Why didn't I do this sooner? But you're going to be kind to yourself when you get the clarity. And you're going to trust it. Because look, there's 7 of Cups also. Breaking through the confusion. Realizing there's multiple routes. Multiple choices. And trusting yourself to make the right choice. That's your lesson. What does this 8 of Coins in the reverse as your advice? 8 of Coins in the reverse, advice. We've got the Hierophant there. I'm not pulling it. 8 of Coins in the reverse, advice. Five of Swords, 9 of Swords. Be careful. So I want to go back to this Empress and 7 of Coins in your challenge because it's kind of the feeling, the same energy. So you've got the 8 of Coins in the reverse and then 5 of Swords and 9 of Swords. At some point, things are going to feel slow. You're going to be tempered. You might go back to that healing energy, and that passion might be tempered, that desire to move forward. There might be setbacks, right? Your advice is don't get caught up in it. Don't play the mind games with yourself. Don't play the mind games with yourself when things don't look like they're working. Remember this read, and I have not said that to any other sign. Come back to this read and remind yourself when it gets hard or you have a setback that you are being guided to what you're being guided to. For a reason, you're on the right track. Don't get in your own way. Do not get in your own way. And then let's look at your outcome with this Lover. Super curious about that. Tell me about this Lover's choice. Tell me about this Lover's choice, one at a time. Tell me about this Lover's choice for Sagittarius in 2022, please. Tell me about this Lover's choice. Come on, cards. Tell me about this Lover's choice for Sagittarius. Thank you. Competition. Conflict. Strength. Could be dealing with a Leo. Knight of Pentacles. You're going to be conflicted about the choices and the opportunities presented to you. But you guys, you're going to stick to your plan. You're going to slow yourself down. And you're going to rely on your courage and your bravery. And you're going to make the right choice. Period. End of story. And if you don't, it was a learning lesson anyway, right? All right, let's look at beyond Lemuria. Get you some additional healing, guidance, and encouragement, please. Universe, what do you have for Sag for 2022? What else do you want to tell them? What else do they want to know? Healing, advice, encouragement, please. Healing, advice, and encouragement. Anything else? Thanks. And then divine guidance. One fell. I'm not taking that. So this says air paradigm shift, and I haven't like read it yet. And then the other one's here. But that's what I'm getting. It's like this balance between your passion and your logic. And that's an okay balance to have. All right, final message for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Final message for Sag. Not 7,000 cards, please. Just one. One piece of encouragement for Sagittarius, please, for 2022. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, 2022. Okay, I'll take two. Ooh, that's pretty. There's another 6. Striking balances. There's been a lot of 6. And then there's an 11. All right, we'll take a look at those. Okay. Paradigm shift air. This is a time of tremendous change. We can build energetic sovereignty, inspire others, connect dots. As we wake up, we can't help but awaken those around us. It might start on an inquiry, but you're going to be as expansive being that holds a tiny heart-shaped seedling. If you want to build on your foundation, it starts with you. Throat chakra, express your truth. We talked about that. Outer sharing of your inner being, the glowing song of your soul. Let's look at 11. Let me show you this card because it's actually beautiful. Infinite possibilities. That's that 7 of Cups. That's that energy I was getting. Your daydreams are the creation of your deepest desires. They hold guidance as to what you are wanting. They also carry a creative force for manifestation. Allow yourself to dream. Your greatest wishes in life are a big key. The possibilities of what you can manifest are infinite. And you're coming in to believe that you really, truly are. And then finally, Divine Feminine. Look at that Empress, remember? You are. You're good, whether you're male or female. Begin operating more from a feminine flow of energy. Allow your power to flow from within. You can't use force. The role of nurturer and healer is important for you, and these gifts will naturally blossom. Peace and harmony. Yep. You're done forcing. You're like, whatever. I mean, I think that's how we started, right? So, Sag, it looks like you're on fire for something. Giving up control. You're just changing direction completely. Changing direction and really starting to trust yourself and trusting your ability to temper and align. All right. I hope this was helpful. I'm excited to see how this unfolds. Namaste.